Hello there, folks. My name is Walt, and welcome back to Richard and Alice. So last time, we were able to find medicine. However, it was not the medicine that we needed. And also, if you were wondering, yeah, I did end up accidentally skipping a few lines by pressing the record button. But perfectly sum up what lines I skipped, no one's coming for us, and there's frost growing on the walls. I just felt I should point that out because I actually had to do a second glance to notice that. Well, what then? We can't really just up and walk out of here. You know what? That's exactly what we're gonna do. At least you kept your sense of humor. Alice, I'm serious. We haven't endured everything we've had just so we can freeze to death in a prison miles underground. We just haven't. It's not meant to end like this. There has to be a way out. You know it doesn't work like that. There isn't some kind of grand design or a cosmic plan. Fate doesn't exist, Richard. We can and we will die here. Accept it. No, there might be no such thing as fate, but that's not what I mean. There are some things I haven't told you. Well, they should be interesting. If we can just get out of these cells, I think they can get us out of here. That's a pretty big if, isn't it? What are you going to do? Submit another support ticket? Ask politely this time? Maybe we should both go and hammer the emergency devices again. That ought to do it, right, Richard? Alice, shut the fuck up. Let me think. Oh, look, your dark side showing, is it, Richard? Maybe you could try rattling the door a bit. Yell fire and hope they feel bad. That's it, fire! I was being mean and sarcastic, Richard. I thought you might have picked up on that. No, remember the handbook? Remember how it says emergency devices weren't appropriate for use in a fire? Yeah, but I looked, and it didn't say anything else about it. It was remarkably unhelpful. Why do you think that might have been then? Because they haven't thought of it, I expect? No, because then they would have mentioned it at all. Think about what this place was really designed for, Alice, and think about who the handbook is for. They don't explain because they don't want us to know. And for the rich bastards that get to use this place afterwards, it'll be self-explanatory when it happens. So what are you thinking? Well, there's only one thing I can think they'll want to hide in the terms of emergency procedure. One thing that might encourage people to start fires. The cell doors open? Well, doesn't it make perfect sense? Kind of, but... Wait, so what? We just set our cells on fire just in case? First of all, how? It's not like we're allowed matches in here. And secondly, what happens if it doesn't work? We'll burn to death. Then we really won't be getting out of here. You've already resigned yourself to freezing and starving to death. I imagine fire would be quicker. What's the harm? That's actually a really interesting bad question. What would you prefer? How would you prefer to die? Burning to death or freezing and starving to death? I can't give an answer. I cannot give an answer to that. And we probably don't even need fire. Those things up on the ceilings, they're not heat detectors. They're smoke detectors. If we can create a little bit of smoke, that might be enough. And the how part, I don't know. That I need to think about. And suppose we do find a way. Then what? There's only one set of bars down here. I told you, once we're out of these cells, I can handle the rest. I don't know, Richard. Alice, listen to me. For all these months, I thought, no, I'll wait out my sentence after all. But you know what? You were right. What do you mean? People just do what they need to do in order to survive. That's different. It's not, Alice. It's not different at all. If we stay in here, we die. If we don't, we'll probably live. We might as well take that opportunity. Survival of the fittest, Alice. That's all it is. So, are you with me? Okay. Right then. There's got to be a way to get some smoke on the go. Let me think. Alright, here we go. Some more, let me go ahead and save. Smoke on the water. A fire in the sky. Alright, so we got a bucket. Mostly... Okay, so we have a television. We have a sofa. A wardrobe, a computer, which I guess we can't approach. Let's have a look. There's no point in submitting a ticket. Okay, family photo. Book. We have sheets. It's fine where it is. It's fine where it is. Well, you know what? First off, I think... Okay, if you're not going to pick up anything, then I think I'm just going to hate you. Oh! I got a cup! The shower. Okay, so... Let me talk... I guess talk to Alice. Hey! Oh. Hey! Hey! I'm curious if I keep clicking her, will she eventually say, hey, listen? I guess not. It'd be funny, though. Let's see. Cup in the basin? Oh! Let's splash it on the computer! That could work, but if we are stuck here, working computer might be... Oh! Then on the TV. Yeah, this'll be fun. Deep in the rainforest of Honduras lives this fascinating creature. Well, there's never anything good on anyway. That's it. Damn it. What's going on, Richard? I can't see any blazing infernos just yet. A few sparks. That was it. Wow, these things are safe. So what now? Hang on, there's another option. It's riskier, but no, it'll be fine. It'll gas out, I'm sure of it. By any chance, does it throw it on the computer like I originally thought? Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, here goes nothing. And... Oh, God! Richard, what's that? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, we're gonna need that bucket. Why aren't you opening? Richard, what have you done? I got a fire going, but... Are you setting yourselves on fire after all? Kinda, yeah. Kinda? And the bars aren't opening. Fuck's sake, Richard, I knew this was a bad idea. It certainly seems that way. Well, can you put it out? I mean, oh fuck, with what, Alice? I have a small cup. A small cup to put out that fire? You're standing right next to a bucket. There's a hole in it. Oh, for fuck. Hang on, just let me... Okay, pick up the bucket. Pick up the bucket. Oh, okay, you're just gonna... Oh, don't... Okay, you're doomed. Shit! Oh, no! Richard, what's happening? It's no use. I can't get a bathroom and now half the lights have gone out. Right, so I guess this is it. Oh, God. Alice, I'm so sorry. I was so certain. Yeah, yes, you were. Still, like you said, I'm sure burning is quicker than freezing. Alice, listen to me. I need to tell you something. I've not been entirely... What's that? I don't know. Is that... Oh my God, Richard. I think the cell's doors are opening. Yes, they are. Yes, we're out. I told you. Okay, Richard, don't gloat. Come on. I can't see a damn thing. I can't believe I almost forgot this again. Okay, I guess I'm not going to be allowed to see anything. A few minutes later... I guess we're just going to let my cell burn. I can't believe we're out. What are we going to tell me? What? You said there was something you needed to tell me. Did I? Yeah, you did. Oh, don't worry about it. It's not important now. We're getting out. We can see our families again. I bet Barney will be so happy to see you. He loves hearing about your daring escape from a burning prison. And here's the thing. I know a place outside the zones, but it's safe. Some of my old squad are holed up there. Nobody knows about it, Alice. We got food, medical supplies, everything. We'll get our kids and just go. Disappear. We can start a new life there, Alice. Alice? Richard, What is it? What's wrong? There won't be any new life, Richard. No fresh starts. It's not that simple. You might be able to escape what you've done, but I can't. What are you talking about? Of course you can. We'll make it, Alice. Trust me. No, Richard, you don't understand. Oh, no. No. Such a brave boy. Barney, sweetheart, can you hear me? Barney? Barney, for fuck's sake. Why are you doing this to me? Oh my God. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could do. Something I could give him. Anything. Just a token gesture. But what? What can I do? I just give him the toy car. Here, sweetheart, hold on to this. You gave this to me once. It made me feel better. I got an achievement. It was a Legend of Zelda reference. It's dangerous to go alone. This really isn't the time for that. Mom? Oh, sweetheart, does it hurt? I don't know what to do, Barney. What do you want me to do? Barney? Oh, Barney. I don't know what to do. Barney? Oh, Barney. Is it just... Yeah. Oh. I got everything. There's nothing. Nothing? Okay, I can leave. I mean... I don't know if there's anything... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. No, I think I get what I'm supposed to do, and I don't want to admit it. I can't think of that. Can I? No, I have to have hope. Okay, I guess I gotta go exploring then, because I don't know where to go. Maybe... No? Okay. Just figured I'd ask. So... Okay, wait a minute. I have to justify myself. The reason I pointed a gun at Barney is because she's the one convicted of murder, damn it. She's the one convicted of murder. I'm just going along with what the story is presented to me. You know, the kid's suffering. I mean, the world's fucked anyway. I mean, I'm not a bad person for pointing a gun at a little child. I've never been religious, but I suppose if there's a time to give it a go. What am I supposed to do? I just need someone to tell me. I don't know anymore. Oh God, look at me. I'm standing in a fucking weather station or whatever this eventually was, just talking to myself. But the Lord will hear. Who's there? You seem uncomfortable being here. I have good reason. A church is a safe place. It's a haven for the horrors that exist outside. In here, no one will judge you and no one can harm you. I don't think the elements respect religions too much, nor the gangs for that matter, and anyway, wasn't this place converted into a weather station? But you can find God's presence anywhere you choose. I don't believe in God. Hell, if I did before, I certainly don't now. I'm sorry if you feel like I was pressuring you to believe. That isn't why I'm here. Then why are you here, just sitting in the confessional, waiting for people to come by? I'm here because we're all in this boat together, sailing towards our destiny. I'm here because people need someone to be here. After all, you came. I sense a person who is desperate, confused maybe. You could say that. Come, speak with me. Oh no, I don't do confession. I'm not a Catholic. I don't even believe... This isn't about Catholicism. It's not about the faith. It isn't about confession. To confess, you need sins. Is there anything truly sinful anymore? Exactly, so come. There we go. Now I hope you don't mind me asking, but I do prefer to address people by name. You don't have to give me your real one, of course. No, it's okay. I'm Alice. Alice. So tell me, Alice, what would you like to discuss? Who are you? Who are you? What's your story? If this isn't about the faith, are you even a priest? Why do you ask? Funnily enough, I have trouble trusting people these days. I'm a man, a survivor just like you. Sometimes, when it's safe, I take walks by a lake or visit the graveyard. And that's all you do? No capturing or killing or... No, rest assured, I have no intention of doing anything like that, not unless I truly have to. There are people who have you believe they truly have to do that every day. They're scum. I hate them all. But for all our differences, we are the same, aren't we? We're all just trying to exist for another day, see the sun rise in the morning, to see it set once more. But survival makes people do terrible things. Terrible is subjective. Of what do you speak? My son and I were held captive in a basement for days. We've been attacked. Just a few weeks ago, some men tried to take him from this very building. My partner was killed by a mob of men who were stealing from us. They took our food. We barely had enough as it was. I think I have a pretty good idea of what terrible means. Would you kill in order to stay alive? What? People are only responsible for their actions as long as they're in control of a situation, wouldn't you say? I don't... After which point, we turn to our instincts to get by. We are but animals, Alex. We do what we need to do. So you'd kill me now if, say, we had food and you were hungry? I'd try to reason with you. I'd see if we could trade. And most of all, I'd invite you to share what I had, in hopes you would recuperate. And if I had nothing, Alice, you must understand that there are not times in which we can always afford to think for too long. I assure you, though, you are safe here. My son, he's... Go on. He's sick. Like, really sick. He needs medication so badly, but at this stage, I don't even know if it would help. And I mean, you don't have any, do you? He's so unwell. Do you know where I might find some medication? You must. You help people, right? That's what you do. Right? Alice, I'm very sorry, but I don't think anyone has seen any kind of medication for months now. And if you could source any, where do you think it would be? Simply lying around on the floor for anyone to pick up? The gangs have monopolized it. You pay hundreds for a single pill. No one has that sort of money. Well, quite. Oh, who am I kidding? It's hopeless. He's going to die. He's already dying. What am I going to do? We're all each other has, and he's in so much pain. And you can tell. He can't move. He can't speak. All he does is sleep or moan in agony. I can't take it anymore, but then, what would I do without him? Surely, though, you've coped with loss before. What the fuck? This is different! This is my son! How old is your child, Alice? He's 5. Why do you laugh? If he were here, if he could speak, he'd be telling me right off right now. 5.5, he'd say. Children and their pedantry, especially when it comes to months of their age. So he's 5.5. Is he aware of what's going on, or rather was he, before he became unwell? Barely, or maybe, I don't know. He must have had an idea, but I always tried to protect him from the world. He was born into the world that was rapidly going to shit. By the time he could form memories, everything was completely fucked. He barely remembers his dad. For most of his life, we either lived in a horrible, dirty shelter or we were homeless. I often wish I never brought him into this world. Hell, I even wished I could take him out of it. No, I can't think like that. Can I? It's natural for a mother to want to protect her child, even if it would mean doing something unthinkable. No one can tell you how to deal with this, Alice. It's one of those things in life that you must work out for yourself. But, as I know you don't believe, and I'm not pressuring you to do so, I know that God will help you make the right choices. Let's see, the church. Do you come here often? To the church, I mean? I'm here quite a lot, yes. Have been for a while, in fact. Oh, what, since before it was a weather station? Around the same time, perhaps, but for me, it's always been both, not one or the other. I worked here for a time. Oh, religious scientist, huh? I believe the two can coexist. I'm no fool, Alice. I don't dispute the systems that have delivered to us for all these years of snowfall. I don't believe it to be a punishment from above, as many do. I believe it is something that we have to do our best to cope with. So, what, are you trying to turn this place back into a church again? Well, as I said, my belief is that science and spirituality can exist side by side, and sometimes people come and I do what I can. I can watch the snow, I can observe the weather, the way it changes subtly, but substantially enough to make a difference. The temperature, the wind. And when I'm not doing that, I can pray. I can help others who are seeking guidance, or just a conversation to pass the lonely hours. For all the mess here, it really is a beautiful little building. I have to say, not too grand, just right. It feels homely somehow. I've always felt the same. It's one of the reasons I enjoyed it when my work brought me here. In fact, it always feels homelier when we were actually housed, a building up the way, the other side of the woods. That building, and this place too, have seen some nasty things in their time, but then it's all about survival, about seeing another day. I guess we could talk about the weather. It sounds like the biggest cliche in the world, but I suppose it's pretty apt. Unlike many, I never tire of talking about the weather. How did it all happen? How could we have missed it? For all the technological know-how that we have, and for all the scientific achievements that we've made, there are still things we miss. In fact, the weather has always moved in mysterious ways. Humanity used to believe it was sent for a higher power in order to praise or punish us. Today we know otherwise, but in many ways it's almost like a god in itself. It has the power to give life or take it away. It's funny to think, isn't it, that some parts of the world are uninhabitable because it's too hot? At least, I assume that's still the case. Yes, as far as I know, acres of blistering desert so parched that nothing can survive. I hope we have it lucky. Luck isn't a word I'd use right now. Actually, I'd better go. I'm sorry, I need to get out of here. Very well. Tell me, if you do not wish to speak with God, is there anyone you could speak with? Since Barney got sick, no, there's no one. Except my partner, I suppose. Barney made me talk to a grave a while back. It's not even his. Barney doesn't know that, but I just wanted to help. And did it? Did it what? Help? Him? Probably. Me? Actually, I don't know. You know what? Maybe it did. Perhaps you should talk to your partner now. I'm a firm believer in the value of family. Your partner will always be the person with whom you to seek guidance. Maybe you're right. Thank you. You are very welcome. Alice? Yeah? I'm not here to tell you what to believe. We have a free will for a reason, and your views are just as valid as mine or anyone else's. You should always follow those beliefs. However, I hope that you may take some solace in the knowledge that I will be praying for you. But I do believe, even if things seem bleak, or if it becomes unfathomably hard to handle, that there is someone looking out for you, someone guiding the way. I wish you the very best of luck. Hey. Christ, I feel stupid. It's not even you down there. I don't know if you even got a proper fucking burial. I'm sorry, we couldn't exactly stick around. I don't know who's really down there. The whole place is full of unmarked graves. I suppose it doesn't matter. I miss you so fucking much. Not a day goes by when I don't. Why did you have to be so goddamn brave? Why did you have to go and do the right thing? Why can't you have rubbed off on me? If you were here right now, you'd put your arm around me and tell me your plan. You knew what to do. You always did. Hell, if you were here right now, maybe this would have happened at all. Barney wouldn't be sick and we wouldn't be stuck here in the middle of fucking power play between God knows who. This is all your goddamn fault, you know? You always had things sorted. Always knew the best way forward. The world no longer had a place for people like you, Mark. It's all just chaos these days. Maybe it's better you're not around to see it. Mark, our son is sick. Really, really sick. I tried to help him. Christ, I fucking tried. And I'm sure some of this was my fault, but look at it. Look at the state of this fucking world. If it hadn't been from an... I apologize. If it hadn't been from pneumonia, I'm an idiot. I knew that word. If it hadn't been pneumonia... I'm gonna... If it hadn't been pneumonia, it would have been something else. I found medicine, but it was no good. The only people around for miles were mercenaries and murderers. There's no one left to turn to. He's suffering, Mark, and I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I can't stand to see him go through this. Do you remember, early in our relationship, my depression came back? I was going to take my own life. You came over unexpectedly that night and found me, pills in hand. Do you remember what you made me promise? That no matter what, I'd never give up on myself again. That I keep living, for you, for myself. For the first time in years, I felt like breaking that promise. But then, I remember your face that night. I remember how I broke your heart and I can't. And then I look at Barney and I see that special, amazing, wonderful life that we created together. And I look at him now and he's suffering, Mark. And he's not going to stop suffering. I don't know what I can do to stop it. You'd know. You always knew. What the hell should I do? I should never have been mother, should I? You always said to me, Alice, it'll be fine once he comes along. Stop fretting. Well, that turned out well, didn't it? You couldn't make this up. You're always my rock, always telling me everything was going to be alright. That I'd do okay, that I'd be a good mother. And you know what the worst part? The worst goddamn part of all this? I know exactly what you'd say if I were here. You'd tell me I'm stronger than I think, that I don't give myself enough credit, that I'm far too hard on myself. You always did that. Looks like I finally proved you wrong, huh? It doesn't feel like a victory at all. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Answer me, you fucker! Answer me! So this is how it is. This is how it ends. Barney? Barney, how are you feeling, sweetie? Oh, God. Oh, Christ. Barney, sweetheart, you're Mommy's brave, fierce lion. You've made me happier than anything else in the world. I'm sorry, Barney. I'm sorry we brought you into this hell. You deserved better, Barney. We all did. Barney, I love you very, very much. Alice, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I've had a long time to come to terms with it, but maybe you understand now why I've lost hope. I understand, and I'm sorry again. I've come so far, though. Alice. I guess the least I can do is make sure you don't screw up getting us out of here. Oh, wow. This is not how I remember it. Alright, folks. I always kind of knew Barney was going to die, but holy crap. But, as you can see, we have this one last little level in front of us. So, I'm assuming this is the end, because we've reached the end of Alice's story, and, I mean, I assume we're close to the end. So, I guess next episode will be the finale. I don't know how long that's going to go for, but till next time, folks, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have enjoyed this. Later.